Hello, I'm Vice Mayor Joyce Clark, and welcome to this edition of Beyond the Headlines. Now, I'm really excited about today's show. As you know, my district is the Yucca District, and it covers everything west of 75th Avenue. And that includes the guests that I have today representing Topgolf. I read in an article that was on the Glendale website that Mr. Calloway, who is Director of Development for Topgolf, said that there would be 500,000 visitors to this site. And let me tell you, having seen this site, I believe it. At this point, I want to introduce you to my two guests. The gentleman to my immediate left, your right, folks, is Chilo Mendoza. He is the Director of Operations for Topgolf Phoenix and Glendale. The gentleman just beyond him is Mark Favia, and he is the Marketing Coordinator for Topgolf Glendale and Phoenix. Gentlemen, welcome. I'm so glad to have you today.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. We're thrilled to be here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Let me start with the easy questions first. So the easiest question is, what the heck does a development director or director of operations do?
Well, Director of Operations at Topgolf, I'm responsible for a little bit of everything, as we say. That includes associate retention, associate hiring, fun, culture, right? Community development, along with business development, right? So, I like to call it the 4 C's: community, caring. Chilo, you got to most definitely throw that one in there. And then there's also commerce, right? We have a business on the west side of the valley that we're trying to support and make sure that everybody understands that Topgolf's a wonderful place to visit, wonderful place to work, and a great place where we try to create relationships with the community.
Now, are you Director of Operations for just this facility or others as well?
Correct, just this facility in Glendale.
Well, they certainly chose a great guy to represent them.
Thank you.
Let me tell you. Mark.
Yes.
Marketing coordinator. I've heard of PIOs and people like that, but what does a marketing coordinator do?
So basically what the marketing coordinator does for Topgolf, I would run all of the promotions throughout the community and just making sure that we're being good community partners. I'll go out to events and stuff like that throughout the community to show Topgolf, be able to show the community what the brand is, what we're all about. We love being a big part of the community. We like supporting community partners, philanthropies, fundraisers, all of those types of things. So basically the marketing coordinator's job is to make sure that Topgolf is truly integrated within the community.
So let me ask a question. As marketing coordinator, are you invited to go visit the Rotary or a school or people like that?
Yeah, so there's plenty of times where I've gone out into the community to be able to meet some different partners. Yesterday we were over at Phoenix Children's Hospital doing a tour of there and figuring out how we can work together and kind of build relationships. I went over to a couple of different elementary schools a few days ago. Our venue hosted a back to school drive where we got a lot of school supplies. So we went to a couple of the different elementary schools to be able to drop those off. So yeah, I definitely love going out to the different community places and being able to meet different leaders throughout the Glendale
When you
area.
mention hospital, hint, hint, Dignity Hospital is just up the road. So I hope
Perfect.
you'll visit them and see what you can work out
I would
there.
absolutely love to do that.
All right, we're on the first floor of the facility right now. And behind us is one of the most humongous television screens I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. Tell me about this area of the facility.
Welcome to our main bar here at Topgolf on the first floor. This is our Megatron. This TV behind us has the ability to be one TV. We don't measure this TV in inches. We do it in feet. This is a 27-foot TV.
Holy cow.
We got a couple of different satellite setups that we can do. So this is the ultimate place to be able to watch the game, right? So whether it's the big game, a Monday night game, Sunday night game, Thursday night game, right? We could have one game portrayed on there in 27 feet. Or we can do a 4 satellite, if it's 4 big games, 5 satellites, 8 different satellites. So if you're really looking to keep up on your fantasy football players, you can come here, sit here, get some delicious food and drinks, maybe play some Topgolf if you're interested. But if not, very minimally have the ultimate football watching experience right here at Topgolf Glendale on the first floor with our wonderful main bar TV.
Nobody else has this.
No, well, in our brand, we have a couple within our brand. This is the only one in Arizona that's this big.
Exactly. Nobody else has this. So if I were a football freak, which I'm not, and I wanted to come in and watch 4 or 5 games at a time, do you advertise that so that people know what games you're going to be playing here?
Absolutely. So part of Mark's job is we put that out on our social media and let people know of the different pieces that we have going on, whether it's watching the Tiger versus Phil match here on pay-per-view, or whether that's just a simple Sunday football selection show that we're watching. We let everybody know that this is the ultimate place to be able to watch sports. And that's not just football, right? We can put on a bunch of different satellites that are showing different games that are going on around the world.
Wow. How big is this place?
This facility is 65,000 square feet. It's got 3 floors, 102 bays, 34 hitting bays throughout the entire venue. We have plenty of different common areas to be able to enjoy. So if you're not coming in to play golf, you can enjoy our main bar, our 3rd floor terrace bar, 2nd floor mezzanine, to where you can actually hang out above here and still see the TV from another floor. But then also in our bays, we have the 102 hitting bays to be able to show what the game is about and why Topgolf is so popular.
And we're going to visit all of this.
Love it.
During this session, I promise. Okay, gang, we're on the 3rd floor, and I'm with Mark Favia, who is marketing coordinator for Topgolf. Mark, where are we now, and what do you do in here?
So this is our 3rd floor of the venue. We're currently in the chairman's suite. What we utilize this room for is any events that people want to book. We'll be able to set up buffets in here. We can set up the room conference style if you wanted to do meetings. A few other events that we'll do in here is like retirement parties, birthday parties, wedding showers, anything that kind of calls for a celebration and people coming together, you're able to rent out this room.
And I noticed that there are TV screens in this room. Now, what if I had something on a flash drive or a DVD disc? Maybe I'm getting married, which I'm not, and I wanted to put some family and memory photos up on the screens. Can you do that as well?
Absolutely, yeah. We have streaming services where you're able to take things directly from your laptop or any media source that you bring in, and we're able to put it on those TVs. We can put it on we can put different things on each TV. We can put the same thing on both TVs. Whatever you want to do, our facilities team is able to make that happen.
I notice you have a catering setup behind us. Do you offer a variety of menus for different occasions, or is it basically one standard menu?
So we offer all different types of buffets. We have about a handful of different options for you. Just whatever you're looking for the event. We love to try to tie in the buffet theme with the theme of your event and what you're trying to celebrate. We have a wonderful culinary team downstairs, and they're able to make any event spectacular with that buffet.
That sounds really, really good. Now, while I've got you, since you're the in-house knowledge expert on Topgolf,
That's what I like to think I am.
let's talk about Topgolf and its history and how it started. So let's begin with, let me ask a curious question. How many Topgolfs are there?
So we currently have 56 Topgolfs throughout the nation, throughout the world, actually.
What's the strangest place outside the United States we have a Topgolf?
I wouldn't say strange, but I'd say the most interesting place that people probably wouldn't expect. We do have one in the Gold Coast of Australia.
You're kidding.
Yep. So that one opened just a couple of years ago. It's a phenomenal venue, and it's awesome to be able to bring the game of golf and the culture of Topgolf to different countries. I know that later on throughout the year, we just broke ground in Dubai. So we're going to be building a venue in Dubai as well.
Is that going to be gold-plated, the one in Dubai?
I hope so. I don't think so, but that would definitely be beautiful.
How many do you have in the state of Arizona? How many?
Throughout the state of Arizona, we have 4. We have our Glendale venue, Scottsdale, Gilbert, and Tucson.
Now, I know and I think he's still city manager of Marana, and he announced that actually Topgolf went to Marana. Did it go to Marana or actually in Tucson?
It's kind of the same way that we have the Phoenix venue set up. So it's like Phoenix Glendale, that's venue Tucson Marana. So it's in that same area of, the same area of the state.
Who started Topgolf? How did this whole concept come to be?
So the Topgolf brand was started out in the UK. We were established in the year of 2000. We have 3 venues that are open in the UK currently, and then we brought it to the United States. The first venue in the United States is in Alexandria, Virginia, and then our first 3 venues were Alexandria, Dallas, Texas, and Wooddale, Illinois.
Golf's pretty important, especially in Scotland. I'm just curious, do you have one in Scotland?
We don't have one in Scotland currently. At this rate, we're opening up about 8 to 10 venues per year, and we're always looking to try to grow the brand, go to different places that we haven't been, and be able to make impacts on those communities as
So
well.
who started this? Who came up with this concept? Was it one person or a group of partners, or how did it all start?
So it was actually 2 brothers who started the company and kind of came up with the idea for what Topgolf is. From the story of what I understand, they were very competitive brothers. They really liked to try to see who could do better, who could outdrive each other, who could hit the ball better, and that was pretty much when they came up with the idea of setting up the targets, getting the microchip inside the ball, and really trying to figure out how they can amplify golf, but also make it exciting for other people who aren't the most skilled either.
Well, then let's talk about. We talked about how this room can be used for all kinds of events, but you've got other very exciting programs that occur out here at Topgolf.
Absolutely.
Give me an idea of what kinds of things that you offer.
So some things that we'll do, right now during summer, we just wrapped up our Summer Kids Academy. That was a Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to noon offering where kids ages 6 to 12 could come in and get lessons from our Director of Instruction, Mary. Mary is ranked worldwide in long drive, so she is a very accomplished golfer herself, and the kids have the opportunity to come in and learn from her directly. So other than, we have kids academies that go on a couple times throughout the year. We do leagues where people are able to sign up for that. You can sign up for teams of 2 or 4 and be able to meet some other people in the area, work with each other, and just kind of be able to make those connections.
Kind of like a bowling league.
Exactly.
But it's a golf league. Now, another curious question, the kids camps.
Yes.
Say I had 3 kids who were going to go. What's it going to cost me to send my kids to this camp?
So the kids camp that we did during the summer this past year was $199 plus tax, and
that's for how long?
That was for the full 5 days.
Okay.
And what it comes with the lessons and instructions. It comes with a swag bag that has backpack, t-shirt, some other cool little items and things they can play with. And then they also get lunch made for them every single day that they're here by our culinary team as well.
Well, when you add all of that stuff in,
Yeah,
it's such a deal.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I get invites up the nose about all these nonprofits that are having golf tournaments, and it's 115 degrees outside.
It is hot in Arizona.
So yeah, so let's talk about how this is the perfect venue for nonprofits who want to raise money to come here and have a different kind of golf experience.
Absolutely. So when nonprofits want to come in and they want to try to raise some money back for their organizations, we have a dedicated event sales staff that's going to be able to sit down with you, talk about what your goal is, what your mission is as an organization, and what we can do to best align the event to be able to maximize the money that you're getting in return for what event you're putting on and what you're trying to raise.
Okay.
And another thing that makes it so unique is you're able to have, if you wanted to, you could do a 1-floor buyout, you could get 6 bays, you could buy out the whole venue if you wanted to for one of those events. Okay. And what's really nice compared to traditional golf tournaments is you can have a lot more people involved with it and participating in the tournament. We can fit about 6 people golfing in each one of our bays. Wow. So by having that, you're able to have more people that can get involved. And compared to a traditional green grass course, Topgolf is for all ages and all experience levels of golf.
And I think it was said earlier there were 100 bays?
There's 102 bays in the venue.
With 6 people
That
per
would be
bay,
612
you could get
people in the whole
600 people
venue. Well, that's just golfing, because then we can also fit people in the bar areas,
That's
in the
right.
patio area, all throughout in this room as well. You're able to utilize a lot of the space that we have here during those events.
So in addition to having wonderful tournaments here that are out, not in the heat, but are in a much cooler atmosphere, you also should be encouraging people to come just eat if they want to come and have dinner.
Oh,
do you offer
absolutely.
that opportunity?
We do. So all of our common areas are first come, first served seating, and we'll almost always have staff that are filled in all of those areas to be able to take those orders. So if you're not thinking about golfing, if you just want to come into the venue and try to get a feel for the place, try our wonderful food, have some drinks, you're more than welcome to do that without having to go out to a bay and sit outside and golf.
Yeah, and that's what we want to encourage locals to do, is there are so many wonderful dining opportunities, and this is another one that I'm sure most people don't even know about or think about using to come out for a dinner. And you don't have to play golf. You can watch that magnificent 27-foot, I'm never going to get over that 27-foot big TV screen. So you could come and watch TV on that screen. You could have a drink, you could have a nice dinner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's really a lot to do. It isn't just about golf,
Not at
although
all.
that is your primary purpose for existence, but there are auxiliary uses that this facility can satisfy, correct?
Absolutely, and we don't even look at ourselves as a driving range. We look at ourselves more as an entertainment complex,
Okay.
a place for the community to be able to come together and interact with each other. We do so many different events throughout the year that aren't even golf oriented. We've done fitness events in this room right here where we had about 70 to 80 people fill up this room all working out on a Saturday morning doing some exercise. We're just always looking to be able to bring people in, and it's so much more than golf that Topgolf offers that a lot of people don't realize that until the first time that they come in and they see that we have ping pong tables outside and cornhole, and then on Friday nights we'll have a DJ who's playing and
Which
doing
is
some
what I was
entertainment.
gonna
There we go, I
ask.
caught
Yes.
you on that.
Yeah, you answered the question before I even asked it. Yeah, that's great. So there really is, and I like the concept of it being an entertainment complex and not just a golf facility, because people hear the words Top Golf and they assume it's just for golf. And what we're learning, especially, is that it's not.
Absolutely.
It's a full service facility.
Absolutely. It's a full service, family friendly facility. We have guests of all ages that are coming into the venue. We'll have newborns that are coming in here. We'll have little toddlers that'll be running around, and we also have club lengths that are for all different ages. So we'll have a real tall set, a little bit smaller set. We got juniors, we got toddlers. We have 4 different sizes of clubs so that anybody is able to come in.
Well, now that you've mentioned that, let's go down to the second floor now and take a look at the golf bays and what you offer on the second
Absolutely, let's do it.
floor. All right. We're on the second floor of this wonderful Topgolf facility. It's where the action is really happening. And Mark, how many bays do we have again? I know you told me, but repeat it for everyone.
So we have 34 bays per floor, 102 bays total, and we can have up to 612 people golfing at once.
That's amazing. Now, this is the floor that also has the bar area and a eating area, and you can look at the magnificent 27-foot screen, correct?
Yeah, we have a balcony area where you're able to sit right on the balcony, look over and be able to see the whole screen and everything that's going on down in the bar area. So it just encapsulates the same exact type of energy as the first
I
floor.
wanted to get something to eat here. How do we go about doing that on this floor?
So if you're in one of the bays, every bay is assigned a bay host who's going to be taking your food and drink orders and helping facilitate your visit while you're here. And if you didn't want to golf, you wanted to sit in one of the common areas, we have bay hosts that are going throughout those areas as well, taking your orders and bringing your food out for you.
And I was surprised, I was noticing there's really a lot of families in here right now.
Yes.
You know, I expect to see hulking guys who play golf for a living, and instead what I'm seeing are regular folk, families, kids, who are here to have some fun.
Absolutely, yeah. So our motto is Topgolf is everybody's game. This is somewhere that you can bring out kids, you can bring out your grandparents. We service all ages and everybody's able to have a good time. We have different clubs that can fit every age group size that's coming in. So if you wanted to come in with any age group, you're more than welcome
So
to.
say I came in with a 2 or 3 year old. Do you have teeny tiny clubs?
We do. Our smallest clubs will go about up to my shin. So we have clubs for kids who are just walking for the first time. A lot of kids will take their first ever golf swings here, and they're always so excited when they get the ball to go forward, and they're always the ones who get the parents to bring them back.
I think that's terrific. That really is. It makes it a fun family place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, Chilo, this is different from green grass golf. It's a lot different. So talk to me about when I come to play golf here, what I'm going to experience.
Well, Topgolf's unique, right? I mean, we love green grass golf, and this is another version of it, right? Because at the end of the day, you're still having to be accurate by hitting golf shots, practicing the golf swing, and really getting the golf ball out there. But what separates us aside is Top, and Topgolf stands for target-oriented practice. So all of our games, we have 13 different games that you can play when you come here, are built around the microchip inside the golf ball. So say I happen to lose track of where my ball went, don't worry, this game will pick it up and tell you what target it went into, how many points you got, and what game you're playing to continue to keep score for you. Very similar to like bowling, darts, and golf all rolled up into one. So people really enjoy coming here, right? It's a little bit different, not as intimidating as a green grass golf course. And we're really focused on something called bays to fairways. Our goal is to grow golfers and get them ready to access green grass golf courses. As you know, Phoenix is the golf mecca of the world, really. So we really want to put all of our guests on a golf course eventually. So, they come in here, non-intimidating environment. You got the music rolling, got misters and fans when it's hot outside. It's wonderful facing towards the north because the sun never hits any of our bays. So real cool place to be able to come watch sporting event. Our two big TVs out towards the back end of the range, those are 33 feet, right? The one on the right is showcasing the golf tournament that's playing right now. Or you can flip through any of our satellites that are pre-programmed on the TV. Glendale is the home of greatness, as we say within our brand. This is an easy build, and this is a new type of build that we're building for all of our Topgolfs going forward. We just opened up our 56th location. We plan on opening a ton more, and they're all going to look very similar to Glendale now.
Wow. Now, wait, how computer literate does a person have to be? Because this also involves using a computer too, right?
Very little. So all you have to do is highlight your name. That's it. So if you press your name, trust me, the game will do all the golf scoring for you. So it's very much like bowling now, to where you highlight your name or you go when it's your turn and it'll keep score for you. That's exactly how Topgolf works.
Now, what about if I do a stupid thing like I hit a ball and it goes like down in front of the net? Does the ball say it's there?
Yeah, so if it goes into our target.
Well, no, I'm not that good.
If
it doesn't go into a target, it ploops right over the edge.
Unfortunately, zeros are not good in this game. So if you don't hit the target, it's not going to give you any points.
So it would register as 0.
Correct.
Okay.
It's time for you to dispense another ball and give it another shot.
Okay. All right, because I imagine there's a lot of people that do that too, right?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. A lot of people, like Mark was saying, a lot of people get their first swings in here because it's fun. You're not holding anybody back. If you swing and miss the ball or you hit it 200 yards, nobody really cares. Everybody's here to have fun, so actually swinging and missing is fun at some point, right? So getting to learn the game, be exposed around the game, and that's what Topgolf is doing, is really exposing to people what the game of golf is like, and hopefully putting them in on a green grass golf course.
So let me ask the nitty-gritty question. I'm a mom and dad, and I'm bringing my 2 kids. How long do I get to play, and how much is it going to cost me?
So we have different pricing based on the hours. So if you were, say you walked in before noon, it's $25 an hour for the bay, and that includes up to 6 golfers. We have a $5 membership fee for each person that comes for the first time. It's a lifetime membership fee, so if you've ever been to Topgolf, you're a lifetime member forever at any location, right? And if you come in between noon and 5, it's $35 an hour, and then after 5 o'clock, it's $45 an hour, and if you happen to come in after 5 on Friday and Saturday, it's $47 an hour, and that's for the price of the bay. So if you get 6 people, you can imagine splitting that tab for that hour of golf 6 ways. So it's very affordable as long as you come in the numbers.
And it really is, and it's competitive with going to a movie. You can't go to a movie, even if I, a senior, go in the middle of the day, it's going to cost me $7 or $8 for a ticket. You take 6 people with you, and that's over $50 just to go to a movie.
And that's expensive entertainment from the Hollywood actors, right?
Yep.
Mark and I will swing bad for you for free.
Thanks, we'll entertain you, we'll do it all.
You better be careful, because there's going to be somebody out there that's going to take you up on this. You know?
I hope they do. I'd love to have them come in.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of this Topgolf facility. It really is amazing, and it's not just about golf. You can come here and have a meal. You can come to the bar and watch 4 or 5 football games at once. You can bring your family here. You can listen to music on Friday nights. It's a full-service entertainment facility. And if you haven't checked it out and haven't checked their food out, I really encourage you to do so. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, this has been Vice Mayor Joyce Clark. It's been a pleasure to be with you, and I'll see you next time on Beyond the Headlines.